In this video, I'm going to be going over Go High Level. It is a marketing platform that allows you to lump in a bunch of different functions that you would traditionally need multiple different platforms for into one application. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right in, and I'm going to start with Go High Level's webpage. So you can see here, they've got the Go High Level webpage. It's pretty simple. It actually doesn't give you a bunch of information about the application because it is so more powerful than this. Elevate your marketing and sales with High Levels all in one platform. They've got a 14-day free trial. We're in the business of helping you grow your business. So what that really means is it is a tool that you can use to systemize and scale your business. If you're someone who has a business that's doing well and has leads coming in, but you're not exactly managing them well, Go High Level is going to be a massive boost for your business. As it says, Go High Level has everything that you need to succeed. Do you want more customers? I think this is a bit rich because you need to be driving traffic before you start using Go High Level, or else you're going to just be stuck using a platform with no traffic. Do you want to keep your clients longer? Yes, I would agree with that. And do you want to scale your business? Absolutely. So this here is just showing you what you can essentially combine into a Go High Level account where you don't need ClickFunnels, you don't need MailChimp, you don't need Stripe. Well, they still use Stripe, so you don't need Zoho. A bunch of platforms essentially can be replaced. As you can see up here in this graphic, Facebook, Google Ads, Messenger, YouTube, it's all talking about driving traffic into this funnel. So they don't claim to have this, but they definitely have the tools below. And so it just goes through capture new leads, so you can create web pages, you can have surveys, and you can do appointment scheduling, all that fun stuff, then nurturing customers. We're going to jump into Go High Level now. Now, I've loaded in a basic sub account that is completely fresh, so it's got a little bit of information in it, but not much in terms of getting started and actually using it. When you open up Go High Level, you'll land on this launch pad here, and it has a bit of information about getting you started, download our app, get more leads through Google My Business. I've never really used this launchpad at all, so you can probably just ignore this for now and just keep running through our little tutorial here. So the first thing you probably want to look at is your dashboard. Now, your dashboard is going to serve as your nucleus to everything Go High Level. It's going to allow you to see how many opportunities you've got in the pipeline, how much that pipeline is worth to you, so the accumulation of your leads currently, how much that actually equates to in terms of value. You can see your conversion rate of sales if you're using the pipeline to track that. You can see how many people are in your funnel and each stage where people are kind of at. Go High Level does allow you to keep tasks on each contact so that if you need to come back to something, you can check it off. Say if you've got a sales team and someone leaves a task, that person then can leave it and someone else can pick up that contact and actually tick off that task. So that's pretty much it for the dashboard. On the left-hand side, again, we're going to go into our menu and look at conversations. Now, conversations is basically where you converse with your customers. In here, you're going to find multiple different avenues, how people get in contact with you. So messages is number one, so SMS. You can also do email. You can also connect your Facebook Messenger, so you can receive Messenger messages inside Go High Level. You can also connect WhatsApp Business, so then you can get messages to and from WhatsApp Business as well. You can also see your Google My Business reviews in here as well. So if someone sets a Google My Business review, you'll be able to see that and respond accordingly. At the top here, we've got our conversations, and then flicking through these, we've got manual actions, which is basically a list of your tasks that need to get done. You've got templates in here, so you can set up common phrases that you use in your business as templates. So if you want to quickly reply with them, you can. And then you've got trigger links. Trigger links is probably a little bit advanced. So basically what it does is when you have a specific link, you can track if someone's clicked on that or not. Back in the conversations tab though, you've got these three tabs here. So unread, recents, starred, and all. So unread are any messages that have obviously not been read. Recents are messages that have come in recently. Starred are ones that you've marked as something you want to come back to. And then all is just all messages. So that includes texts, emails, all that kind of stuff. One benefit of the conversations tab up here as well, in Go High Level, you do have a dialer. If this account was set up properly, then you could click on this and phone call out of Go High Level. So if you're looking to do lead follow-ups or cold calls, you can do that out of here as well. That's pretty much it for conversations. Moving on to calendars. Calendars in Go High Level is essentially a Calendly dupe. It allows you to have a calendar where clients can book in with you, and you can schedule meetings for different elements of your business, whether it be sales, whether it be internal meetings, whether it be classroom style meetings, or even webinars. It allows you to basically house all of your calendar platform needs in one place. One thing that is pretty good about Go High Level is when you open up calendars, you can see this calendar view here, and you can actually see who is booked in on what calendar across the entire business. So if you had multiple team members, you would be able to select each person's team member and see what information they have going on at any given time, which is a really nifty feature. Clicking on appointments at the top will take you to a page where it basically has the list of those appointments as well, so you can see them in a list view if you don't want to look at the calendar view. And the calendar settings is actually quite easy to set up. So if you're clicking on that, you can go through and create a calendar, and it gives you a bunch of different options for your calendars. So you can have a service calendar. So something like maybe a car wash. If you booked people in, you could do that. If you just need a simple calendar, you can do this here. So physical events or meetings. Round robin is really good for sales teams. Class bookings are where multiple people can book in with one teacher. And collective bookings is not actually something that I've used, but schedule meetings with multiple team members simultaneously, ideal for sales calls, technical support, or interviews. So just basically if you needed multiple people on a call at any one time, which sounds quite handy. There are a couple other functions inside calendars, but you probably don't need to know that if you're just getting started, but the basics of creating a calendar is there. The next tab is we have contacts. So basically this is your database of leads and clients where you can keep this information in one place. And if you ever need to reference it or find anyone's information, you can do so. From the contacts tab, you actually have the ability to send out bulk messages, bulk emails, and complete other tasks that are kind of required. You can send out bulk review requests so people can review your business. It's actually quite handy, and it is quite intuitive when it comes to this side of the business. So if you're clicking on a example lead here, it will then just take you back to the conversations tab. On the left, again, we have opportunities. So basically what opportunities is your pipeline. So a pipeline can be to manage sales and marketing. It can also be used to manage customer journey. So like the example one that I've got here is a customer journey template where people can go through week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and you can have different things that happen based on these stages. So that's the benefit of a pipeline. Essentially, you can automate tasks based off where that person is at. So for example, I've got a sales pipeline here, and we can have different actions happen based on different stages. So say for example, I have just a basic form on my website, and I filled out this form, and I would end up in inquired. So I've ended up in inquired. Now, you can have an automation run off this that says basically when someone's inquired, do something. So in most cases, you would want to send some kind of message. So you would send an SMS or an email or an internal notification to say, hey, there's someone who's inquired with your business, right? Most of the time, if you are running a pipeline, you'll have some kind of booked call that has people book in with you to inquire about your service. So once someone actually has scheduled a call, so they've used the calendar function, it will then automatically bring them across to booked call. Now, this is all done in the automation section, which I will go through in just a second, but these CRM style pipelines are super beneficial for you tracking your leads and kind of having a holistic view of what's going on in your business at any one time when it comes to sales and marketing. On the left-hand side, we have payments here. So you can actually accept payments through Go High Level, whether it be sending an invoice or hosting a product on a website. It's not something that I do too much. However, I know a lot of people who do use it and will use it for invoicing or hosting their digital products. So I'm not going to go over it too much, but a couple of honorable mentions in this section is definitely the documents and contracts part, which is basically you can have your service agreement inside Go High Level, and you can automate that being sent out to new clients, which I think is really cool. I've got a video on that if you want to learn how to do that in depth. You can then create your subscriptions and just different payment options on your website. So they seem to be moving towards e-commerce as well. So being able to have multiple different products on your website, which is appealing to a lot of people. However, not so much for me. Moving on to marketing. Now, this is where you've basically got your social planner, you've got your emails, which is like your email marketing, and your trigger links and affiliate manager. So you can use Go High Level to manage your socials accounts. So if you need to schedule posts on any of these platforms, you can have that done inside Go High Level, saving you a subscription to a different platform. I think email marketing in Go High Level is severely underrated. It is something that can be used quite well. The only thing is it's a little bit clunky to get set up. So if you are creating a campaign, you then have to go through, write the campaign, design the actual email itself. They don't have a whole list of templates that other email marketing platforms do, which could be beneficial for them to include in the future. However, if you do have the time, go through and set up a couple of templates for your business, especially if you get a lot of like a lot of customers that you find like land on your website but don't buy, you can use this to nurture them. So this definitely can replace something like MailChimp. Again, you don't get as much information in terms of analytics as a platform like MailChimp or ConvertKit, for example. However, it definitely can get the job done. And if you just care about getting it up and running, Go High Level allows you to do that really quickly. Moving on, we then have automation. Now, Go High Level's automation capabilities are massive. It allows you to automate pretty much anything inside of Go High Level, but also applications coming in and out of Go High Level as well. So I'm going to open up the workflow builder and kind of show you what that looks like if you were just starting from complete scratch. It is a little bit less intuitive than, say, Zapier. However, it can actually save you a lot of money. So if you are using Zapier and you've got multi-step zaps that use pathways, you can actually replace most things with this Go High Level workflow builder. So looking at this here, we've got our trigger just like in Zapier. So let's say, for example, we're going to have a trigger run on contact created. So when any contact is actually created inside the sub account of Go High Level, it will run this automation. And then on the plus here, we're going to have our action. So we've got trigger and action. We can then go through any of these options on the action builder, and there's some really cool ones in here as well. So if they've got if-else statements in here, which allows you to filter people out, you can update appointment statuses. So if someone is booking an appointment, you can send an invoice. So whenever someone comes in, send them an invoice straight away. You can send a document or a contract. You can do just a bunch of things inside Go High Level, which is really good. They've recently added in number formatting and math operations, which is great as well. So if you need to perform any kind of math, that is also very good. They do also have some socials elements in here as well. So interactive Facebook Messenger and also Instagram. They do have WhatsApp, and they also have reply and comments as well, which is coming for platforms like ManyChat. So if you're using ManyChat and it's just something simple like replying to comments, you can do that with Go High Level. Fantastic feature that they've just recently introduced that is still in beta. Next, we have sites, which is funnels and websites, essentially. They do house their forms and surveys in here as well. So if you're using something like Google Forms, you can replace that with Go High Level Forms. If you're using something like Typeform, you can replace that with Go High Level Surveys. And if you're using a funnel builder, whether it be Kajabi or ClickFunnels, you can most likely replace that with Go High Level. So their funnel builder and their website builder looks very, very similar. The website builder just has some additional features, a bit more robust when it comes to building a website. But I'm going to open up the funnel builder for you to just have a quick look. So we're just going to create a testing funnel here. This is what we're presented with when we open a new funnel. So we can just click on add new step. So I'm just going to go test. And then you can also import from ClickFunnels, which is pretty cool as well. And then create funnel steps. So give it a second and it will load through. We can just go create from blank if we're starting a brand new funnel, and it will load up the Go High Level funnel builder. Now, this funnel builder used to look a lot like ClickFunnels funnel builder. However, they've kind of made it their own. But if you've built on ClickFunnels before or any kind of drag and drop funnel builder, you will find this quite familiar when it comes to actually building the funnel. So it does have sections and it does have containers inside those sections. So you basically have a big container and then a small container, and then your object inside. So we are inside Go High Level's funnel builder now, and you can add in full section width boxes, which then you can add a row inside. And then if you add an element, you can put in your headline. So crazy funnel. Great. This then allows you to build essentially anything you can kind of think of. If you wanted to put in your calendars, you can definitely do that. If you wanted to add in your forms and your surveys, you can do that as well. Get creative when it comes to Go High Level funnels, because you can use it for a lot more than just customer facing funnels. You can have internal funnels that allowed you to onboard clients really seamlessly. You can use it to host calendars. You can do a bunch of stuff that wouldn't be the traditional funnel. However, they're quite diverse and they do load quite quickly. So it's a good option for internal functions as well. So moving on next to memberships is basically what you can do with Go High Level is create communities. So if you are someone who has an online presence, whether you're a creator, you're an educator, or you're a business, you can have people in a membership that you can deliver courses, you can deliver specific events for those communities, and you can issue certificates to those people for completing your courses. So looking at this here, you can go into products and basically you can create a product to host in those communities. Their new community function looks very similar to School. They've obviously taken some inspiration from School. However, it is a good place that if you don't want to pay the $100 a month or $150 a month, whatever it is for School, you can create your own. It does require a bit more in terms of setting it up, in terms of getting your domain, getting your information on there, building the actual course. It's not as intuitive as School. However, if you do put the time into it, you will definitely reap the rewards of it. Next up, we have Reputation. So Reputation basically allows you to manage your reviews, most of the time on your Google reviews. It is pretty straightforward. It is pretty intuitive. You can just send requests for reviews. And so you'll be able to track how you're trending in terms of your client feedback. You can set goals in terms of how many reviews you want to get per month. And you can hopefully see that grow over time. Getting into the section of Go High Level now that I don't use potentially as much, which is like the ads metrics and the Google ads and the Facebook ads, whatever it is. They do have dummy data in every sub account. So when you go into this, don't feel like you've got clicks for nothing. But you can pretty much track your Google ads, your Facebook ads, and like call reporting, agent reporting, and appointment report. So basically any appointments that are taken, like anything in here that you want to track, you can do. This may be beneficial for businesses who run their own ads and want to streamline their kind of reporting. And so instead of opening up Facebook Ads Manager or Google Ads Manager, you could look at your own reporting here. So you can kind of track how well you are going. Go High Level does have its own mobile app called Lead Connector. It is an app that basically lets you run a basic version of Go High Level on your phone. It pretty much does everything you need it to do, and it looks like this one here. And you can go through and message clients, you can manage leads, you can send out emails. It's very good for on the go. It probably doesn't replace the full capabilities of Go High Level and could be a little bit better, but it definitely does get the job done. I hope you enjoyed this one in just a recap of what Go High Level is and if it's a good fit for you. Now, I do strongly suggest if you don't have traffic sorted in your business already, focus on that first, because these systems will not fix a business that doesn't have consistent client acquisition. If you're looking for someone to jump in and have a look and see what can be automated in your specific business, feel free to reach out through the links below. I am taking on new clients. It's not just Go High Level based, so if there's anything automation related that you think you might want to implement into your business, please just fill out the details and we can have a chat and see if I'm a good fit for your business. Bye.